Chicken is one of the most versatile ingredients in your kitchen, mainly because it doesn't have a whole lot of flavor. In fact, when we say something tastes like chicken, really what we're saying is it's bland and it's neutral and it's not offensive and we like the texture. So here's everything you need to fill a pan full of flavor and chicken thighs. I really like cooking with chicken thighs because they're versatile, but also because they're inexpensive, and also because I think chicken thighs are the tastiest part of the bird. They're a bit tougher than chicken breasts though, so one of the best ways to cook them is to simply braise them, to simmer them with lots of other flavors like the flavors of Morocco. And since braising is a moist heat method, this is the only time that you've got enough heat in the pan to brown the chicken. After the sear, the next step is the sauce, but this is way too much fat for a sauce. You really just need a little bit to get the flavor base started. Onions, carrots, garlic. You can think of this as the front door to a world of flavor possibilities because there are so many different braises that begin with this neutral flavor base. Of course, as soon as you hit it with the Ras El Hanout, you're heading for Morocco. This is actually a spice blend, and there's sometimes 30 or 40 different spices in the mix, which makes this very distinctive and very Moroccan. And because they're spices, it's a good idea to wake them up and get rid of any shelf staleness before you start building a sauce on top of them. With a cup or so of orange juice and a half cup of marmalade. You could use chicken broth here, but together these two orange flavors form a good Moroccan flavor base, although they're pretty sweet, so it doesn't hurt to balance them off with some sharp lemon, beginning with the zest, of course. The juice is sour though, and that's another good habit to get into. Anytime you've got something sweet like this, balancing it with a bit of sourness is always a great idea. Like all the cuisines of the world, there are a couple of key details that tend to define a Moroccan dish. Things like the heavy spice presence, the sweet-sour blend, and Moroccan dishes always seem to include dried fruit, nuts, and olives. In this case, figs, pistachios, and green olives. A half cup or so of each. The goal here isn't necessarily to be authentically Moroccan so much as to be inspired by the flavors of Morocco, because really all I'm trying to do is flavor some chicken thighs and get dinner on the table. In 15 minutes, these chicken thighs are cooked through and delicious. You've got plenty of time to make some couscous. This is actually another ingredient similar to chicken. In other words, it desperately needs flavor added to it. Unfortunately, that's very easy to do and it's very speedy. Because to cook couscous, all you have to do is boil a cup and a half of water and pour it over a cup of couscous and then just wait a few minutes. It quickly rehydrates and softens. And if that water just happens to be flavored with a bunch of mint, all the better. Think of this as mint tea. It's a great way to add an extra layer of mint flavor to the couscous. And some more mint in the couscous will also add lots of flavor. And a little bit of lemon brightens up the works too. Chicken thighs braise very quickly. In just 15 minutes or so, they're cooked through, they're tender, and with all those flavors, definitely delicious. That is a ton of flavor right there. What a great way to transform bland chicken thighs and bland couscous into something truly tasty. The flavors of Morocco. And that really is the key to understanding chicken thighs. They're bland. And with this basic braising method of searing, saucing, and simmering, you can take them anywhere on the globe you care to go.